Hold on.
What is happening?
How's it going?
This is the Super Bowl. This is the Ravens 49ers Super Bowl where the power goes out.
That was good times.
It's 45 minutes before anybody can fix it. And because of that, I will always believe in the Illuminati because they wanted that Super Bowl to be interesting, and it was not interesting until that happened.
It was pretty bad.
All right. Anyway,
how's it going, y'all?
Fight Night 5.
Yeah, we're here.
We're here. We're actually going to start this off with fan mail.
We have fan mail. It's mail time.
Fan mail. It's mail time. Okay. Lazarith.
Yep.
Sent this in. It's got one of our names on it.
The deck has a name of one of us.
So we don't know. We left it sealed.
Yeah.
I was just making sure that I could take the tape off, but we're gonna start by opening up fan mail. So here we go.
It's mail time. It's maybe sent to us by the Illuminati. I guess we'll know if it's poison. You'll know before we know.
All right. So
it's Worlds Collide.
There's a Worlds Collide deck.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't have to.
Maybe. Yeah. It's in a Worlds Collide box.
And it is wrapped up. Is there an actual? Or is this just? Okay, that's just packaging. It's just packaging to make it sure it doesn't slide around. All right, and the deck. It is. We'll reveal the houses.
Okay.
Brobnar, Shadows, Logos.
All right.
Okay. The deck is called Nathan, War Master of the Swift Bog.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
There you go. Nathan, War Master of the Swift Bog. Let's take a quick look at 4 Berserker Slams.
Oh, that's pretty spicy, actually.
It's got 2 little rapskulls in it.
Okay.
War Grumpus, Calfine Volcano Trimmer. It might even be, I don't even know if it's scanned or not, but 2 Subtle Chains, so somebody didn't get the memo that I don't like that card. It's got a Ronnie in it, I guess that's appropriate.
Yep.
It's got a Sneck Lifter, which is pretty cool. The Logos, Double Titan Guardian, Hapsis Information Exchange, a Data Forge, which I don't think this deck's going to have a pretty good chance of doing ever. I don't think there's enough archiving to really ever Data Forge, but Jargogle, neat stuff. First deck with my name on it.
That's pretty cool. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Lazarith. I think you're a YouTube watcher. If you're not, if you're here live, we appreciate you sending this in.
Absolutely.
So, we will add that to the collection. We need a Justin deck so we can have the Justin Nathan matchup.
I don't know that there are Justin decks.
Well, they're just like Justinians.
There's Justine.
Justine's.
And
That's close enough. Yeah.
It's not close enough. It's not. It's not my name. Is the thing. You got a Nathan. There's no.
We have a middle name. You have a middle name.
Edward.
Oh, okay.
Edward might be on cards. Yeah. Which is perfect for Eddie cards.
So
yeah, if y'all find an Eddie deck or a Justin deck, let me know.
All right.
So with that said, it's Fight Night 5, and we're gonna send it down to our ring announcer Code Red only to bring us in to the stream. So Code Red, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Tabletop Royale proudly brings to you Keyforge Fight Night number 5 with Vault Tour winner Nathan and Vault Tour winner Justin.
There you go.
Oh, very good.
I like the reference. Can you hear that okay? I didn't know if that was loud enough. Also, I haven't listened to most of these. I only listened to the ones in the finals. So
yeah,
so a lot of pleasantly surprised.
A lot of these are surprises to us. So yeah.
Perfect audio? Okay, good. Very good. Very good. Okay, so our first matchup is brought to you by Yo-Yo Milkworm. Request from him. It is Ryder, Frenberg's Admiral. We've actually had it on the stream before, on Fight Night. And Juge, 10th Cycle Barrister. Battle of Star Alliance and Mars. We're going to send it back down to Code Red to bring us into this match.
In space, no one can hear you scream. In the TTR arena, however, the lamentations of your enemy is music to the audience's ears. These 2 Archons each represent houses which hail from the far reaches of the vacuum of space. They meet here tonight to determine which house truly controls the vast void.
All right.
All right.
And we'll introduce Juge first.
A member of the Martian delegation has elected to introduce their Archon for this match.
We have possessed your announcer so your feeble intellects can understand. Our Archon will keep the battlefield clear of peons, especially Starlights, as you say, dorks. We weigh 74 sass. We are Juge, 10th cycle barrister.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, amazing.
Pretty good. And Ryder.
Stardate 74571.1. These are the adventures of the SAV Quantum, members of the Grand Star Alliance. Their ship crash-landed here at the TTR Arena, having completed their most recent mission, which resulted in them adopting a pack of wolves to join in their task. Weighing in at 60 sass, set your stunners to phasing. It's Ryder, Friendberg's Admiral.
No booze. Those are great.
All right, awesome intros.
Very good.
We'll clear the arena right quick.
Please clap. What's up, Farquad? Right and dirty. That's right. Bit of a lopsided matchup if you're looking at Sass, but Ryder can be pretty quick. It's got some tricks we saw before.
All right, who is playing what?
I will tell you the answer to that question. I'm playing Juge.
Okay, I'm on Ryder. Anu and more wolves. Oh, this is the Ingram.
That's the one with all the blasters.
Yeah, and the Linus Blaster. It's like a super special deck.
It's got like 8 special cards in it.
Intro good, dorks bad. Eddie is doing laps around underneath the table right now.
He wants a place to flop and chew on his bone. He found it.
Alright, what am I playing around here? Lots of board wipes, right? 3 gateways.
3 gateways.
It's gonna be hard to...
Late night Euro fan? Well, welcome to the stream.
Hello!
You're not gonna watch the American Super Bowl tonight? Not excited about that?
Lots of Zizixes, which is kind of interesting.
Some amount of Zizixes.
Color subordination.
Bets.
Oh yeah. Sorry, on fight nights I forget about the bets because of all the awesome intros. Color subordination. So that's kind of like it would behoove me to keep a tight grip on my disc creatures since we share the same house there. Collar is best on like my Ortanu. I don't have a ton of disc creatures, but like Malison could be pretty bad, right? Because you can collar subordination Malison after I play it and then use it immediately.
Yes, I am on the Mars deck. Bet 9999. You can't bet that many.
You only have 38.
You can type Aldo. There you go. Juge has these wonderful sleeves here.
The petrol.
Petrol. Right? Yeah, they're nice. I like the color.
Do they have? Are they camouflage?
Probably slightly. Oh, maybe not.
Okay. Yeah. So they're on the just on the right side of the spectrum to avoid turning into active camouflage. So. I get a feeling Readers is the kind of deck where if you draw your combo pieces together, it feels great, and if you don't, it feels awful.
They are good looking sleeves, I agree. I like the ivory too. Ryder has the ivory. 5. 8.
We'll go first. Oh, wow.
Yes, I will keep.
Yeah, I'll keep. And start by playing Meta Kingdom. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll play Sanctum. I'll play a Duma. I'll Inspiration to ready and Reap with Duma. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Starline, so I'm going to play Arms Master Molina. And I am going to Reap with Medic Ingram. And I am going to. And draw.
Alright. Say Mars, I'll play Mind Warper and a Zizix. Good.
Okay, I will say this. I'm going to play Onyx Knight. Destroy each creature with odd power, so it's going to kill Medic Ingram.
So I'll draw two.
Yep. I am going to Ortanu's Bindings, the Onyx Knight. I will play Ortanu the Chained, and I will play Ortanu's Bindings on Ortanu. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Okay, I'll say this. I will Fear the Molina. I will play Gateway. I will discard Hand of Dis. I'll discard a Gateway to Dis, and I'll play a Toxin. Your turn. Drop, chain, draw two. Hey, Lazarus. We just opened the deck.
Yeah, we just opened up your deck. You can go back to the beginning of the VOD, see us talk about it. So appreciate you sending the deck. I am going to say this. I'm going to play Festering Touch. I'll do a damage to Toxin. And I am going to play Blood Shard. And it's your turn. I will draw.
I'll play Sanctum. I'll play a Tabris and a Remiel and a Take Hostages. And draw three.
Yeah, all my creatures are dead, huh? Alright, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Tachyon Pulse. Do anything here.
That deck has the highest artifact control of any deck we own.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Because of Tachyon Pulse plus what? There are Poltergeists?
It's like 2 Poltergeists.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to play Medic Ingram. She's going to ward herself. And then I'm going to put Molina's Blaster onto Medic Ingram. And I will say check with 6, and it's your turn. I will draw.
I will play Sanctum. I'll put Deck the Weak on Tabris. I will fight Bloodshard Imp and capture 1. I will Reap with Remiel. Do Reap with Toxin. And make a discard a card. Yeah, you bust out Rider if your playgroup's all Heart of the Forest decks. Load on, okay. And your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Operations Officer Ishii. I am going to play Kirby. Medic Ingram is going to Reap. I am going to ward Ishii. Ingram will capture 1 with Ishii. And Molina's Blaster will shoot Toxin. And I will say check with 6. You discarded the card I could play off of Kirby, so I will draw.
I'll play Dis. I will collar this Operations Officer.
Oh.
There. I will play Tentacus. And that's my turn. Draw 3.
Alright, I am going...
Keyforge.
I will forge. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to put Cloaking Dongle on Kirby. Ingram is going to Reap. And I will shoot Ishii. Get rid of the ward. I will use the ward from Ingram on Kirby. Kirby will Reap. And I am going to Binding Irons you. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Alright. Play this. I'll play a Succubus. Play Poltergeist.
Not a lot of artifacts surviving this
We'll
match.
discard Gateway to Dis. I'm gonna Reap with Tenicus. Capture 1. And done.
Okay, I am going
Check 6.
to say Untamed. I'm going to discard Song of the Wild. I've actually been looking for a stupid Moorwolf. I've had one in my hand since like the beginning of the game. I've been trying to find a second one. I've got a Pampaka Enga, also good with Moorwolf. I got a Bramble Lynx, pretty good with Moorwolf, and a Rustnar, who is contributing to the artifact control score. And it is your turn. I will draw 5. You can forge.
Alright, I'll say Mars. Oh, you have I have a Succubus out. So why?
Yeah.
That was sorry.
Don't show it.
Sorry. I'll say Mars. I will play a Marauder. I will Squawker to ready the Marauder. I'll play Mothership Support, doing 2 damage to the ward on Medic Ingram. I will Reap with the Marauder. I will Squawker. It might actually be better just to stun something here. I'll stun Medic Ingram.
Okay.
And I'll discard Phosphorus Stars, which is kind of tempting to play, but it also puts myself behind too. So.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see it.
Your turn.
Okay. All right, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to put Kirby's Blaster on Kirby, and that lets me draw 2 when I attach it to him. I am going to put Ingram's Blaster on Kirby. When you attach it to Ingram, it lets you fully heal, so not really relevant in this situation, I feel. I am going to Reap with Kirby. I will shoot the Succubus twice, I think. I think it's like close, but I think the Succubus is the one I want gone. Ingram is going to unstun, and Kirby is going to play the Fittest for me. So all of the creatures are going to get +1 power counters. Kirby, Ingram, Aka, Moorwolf, Bramble Lynx, Rustnar. Okay, and I will say check with 6, and it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Alright, I'll say Sanctum. Play Hail Blaster. I'll play Potion of Invulnerability. I'll play.
No, my artifacts.
Whisper
My artifact
Reliquary.
destruction.
I will fight Pinpaka.
Inga.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll take 3. I capture 1. I will Terms of Redress to capture 2 onto Ishii. Actually, we'll put on Marauder.
Okay. Yeah, he gets bigger.
He's big. I will I'll reap with Remiel, who will capture one. Ishi, which will let me do something with Tentacus. I can just reap with Tentacus and capture another. And I'm done. Eight. Oh yes, the tokens, they are Arbit's tokens. They're pretty great.
They pop on camera.
They really pop.
They sizzle.
Yep.
I am not. I got a lot of options here, and it's kind of like what do I want to take away from you? I think what I am going to do is say Untamed. Moorwolf is going to fight. What's her name? Tabris.
Okay, armor's gone.
Yeah, and then I will play a Moorwolf. Ready, Moorwolf. The Moorwolf will fight Tabris. Killer. Rustnauer is 5, Marauder is 4, so Rustnauer is going to fight the Marauder. And I am going to destroy the Potion of Invulnerability to get Amber. I am going to play Tentadlin. And then Bramble Lynx will reap. And I will say check with 7. Your turn. 2.
Now Forge. I guess I'll say this. I'll play a Life Ward. I'll play Troll the Weak. And I think I just say this, even though you're probably going to play a bunch of this stuff, or at least you're not using the stuff on the board. And then Tentacus will reap and capture 1. And I'm done.
Alright, so I will Forge. Okay, so I have to pay you 1 if I want to use an artifact.
Like Poltergeist, for instance, yes.
Like the 2 Poltergeists I have in my hand?
Yeah.
Alright, so I will play Malison. If I Poltergeist, I pay 1, I put 1 into play, and I lose, because I can't stop this key. So I have to actually just pitch these 2 Poltergeists. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay. I'll say Sanctum. I'll play a Raiding Knight. I will Mighty Lance the Moorwolf and the Rustnar. I'll use Life Ward. I'll reap with Remiel. And let me reap with Mechas. Check what's up.
Okay. I am going to say Starlance. I'm going to discard Commander Chan. I will discard Comm Officer Kirby. Kirby is going to Reap. And I am going to shoot Tentacus twice. And then Ingram is going to Reap. I will ward here. She's gonna shoot Tentacus. And then Kirby is gonna play the Evil Eye. I will say check with 6. I will draw and then shuffle and draw.
Alright. I'll say Sanctum. I'll reap with Remiel. Let me reap with Yushi. And I will reap with the Ray Knight. I'm done. Check. 10.
Well, I can stop 3. I can play Obsidian Forge, which I think would have let me win if I had had it in play. I managed to redraw the Evil Eye. I can play Ortanu's Bindings, and then Malison can fight, but then you still got 6. So Forge, and you get there.
That's scary because my hand was 6 Mars cards that don't stop Amber. So. No, the only way I stopped Amber, you lost because of the Yushi.
Yeah, I lost because of the Yushi.
Yeah.
The Yushi ends up being a lot of Amber control in this matchup. So
That was a good game though.
yeah, it was pretty close.
Yushi carry, I know. Did so much work for me.
Yeah. When it was one of those where I had strongly considered shooting the Remiel instead of the Succubus.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been going nearly as fast through the deck, right? But the Remiel ended up being really bad for me. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, Mars had to win with a Star Alliance friend. And really, there was only ever one Martian on the table that whole game.
There were 2.
I guess there were 2. They died.
They
died earlier.
they died to the disc, but
Yeah. But yeah, Star Alliance did a great job in that game. Really good job. Our next matchup. This one is brought to you by Topster. And here it is. I'm gonna send it to Code Red to let us know what's it about. What's going on here?
Our next contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the unofficial superlative of most likely to remove their opponent's amber. Both of these Archons hate their opponent having any amber whatsoever, but which one will run out of tricks up their sleeves first?
All right. And we're gonna introduce Lady Lasermatic.
And their opponent, weighing in at 76 sass, an Archon who has not had their share of the spotlight as of yet. Bowing out in round 1 of the Worlds Collide Tournament of Champions, this Archon unfortunately shared a pod with Gauntlet member C.W. Gasolina and other strong Archons. Just like their opponent, this Archon has a myriad of ways to keep their opponent out of check. Containing 2 interdimensional graphs and even a defected member of the Star Alliance. Welcome, Lady Lasermatic, the erudite racer.
And Stout.
Introducing first, weighing in at 77 sass, a grizzled veteran of vault battles, having been around since the initial Call of the Archons. While one of their tricks has since been weakened, this Archon knows more than one way to skin a cat. And with their Soul Snatcher Gateway combo, that may be literal. With tools in every house, their opponent is going to have difficulty getting any keys through. Introducing the Stout of Farville.
Awesome. Please clap. Please
right.
clap. Heavyweights. 77 versus 76. Yeah, that's
Very
pretty
similar.
tight. I think
Yeah.
that was one of the reasons that this match was drawn up
yeah.
for us. So yeah.
So Stout does have
Their
Dysania.
track numbers double. Okay, I understand now.
Yes.
Only now do I get it.
So Stout has Dysania, and Lady Laser-O-Matic has Eddie. So that is a neat.
And Dr. Millie.
Like, yeah, it's a Dr. Millie's and stuff like that. So there's
Be careful.
Right.
Hmm.
You want to keep some cards in your archives to draw out the Dysania if you can, but you don't want like 6, you know. And then again, and like Stout wants to try to like keep the Dysania, because the longer you keep the Dysania in the hole, the less value you can get from the archiving. So definitely an interesting dynamic in play. Phalanx Strikes are really good versus Coda decks, I feel.
Yeah, Phalanx Strike is just real good. 2 Phalanx Strikes is a lot of good.
The Walls doesn't have like a ton of stuff
It's
to
got
get back, right?
Wild Spirit in the house, which is something. It's got a target, right? But it's got an Escutum it can get back.
Okay, so yeah, I think getting back the Scutum is probably really, really powerful.
It can get back the robot, Self-Bolstering Automata.
Yes.
In case it somehow dies.
If it somehow dies in the first place.
Yeah. The bet. Oh yeah. When did you do bets?
Oh,
no one.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, he'll redo it. No one actually bet because he did the worst possible time.
It's classic.
My goodness. Depot Riot. Let me see Stout. Ooh. Oh yeah. This is like the Coda well-rounded Logo Shadows Dis deck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was in our March Madness tournament, our first March Madness tournament. We opened up a bunch of new decks because at that point we'd been playing the same Coda ones after Varkus Rex won our initial Coda Tournament of Champions, which I think ended right about March, which is why we made the March Madness tournament. So it was before AOA came.
And we don't even get to do a March Madness this year.
Yeah,
that's a shame. The timing of the set changing releases ruined our whole thing.
Whole plan. We had a plan. We had a glorious 5-year plan.
6.
Zip.
Although we really don't know when Dark Tide is about, so we technically might actually have time for a March Madness, but
yeah,
we can't plan for it.
Yeah, we can't plan like a 6-week tournament or whatever.
I think I'll keep.
Yeah, I'll keep 2. I will play a Shadow Self. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll say Saurian. Play Shrix, not Exalt. I'll play Legionary. Shrix. New set will be cool. Agreed.
I will say Dis. I'm going to play Tendrils. Strip the ward. I am going to play Schuler and Charette. I am going to discard the Gateway, which may be unwise, but we'll draw.
I'm going to play Saurian. I'm going to fight Shadow Self twice. Play Ludo. Your turn. You can't say the Super Bowl isn't looking so good. It's already going downhill. That's too bad.
I am going to say Logos. I'm gonna play Batdren. I'll play Dr. Escatera. I'm gonna play Scrambler Storm, so no actions on your next turn. I'm gonna play Knowledge is Power, and I'll put something into my archives, and then I'm gonna Twin Bolt Emission to do 2 damage to Ludo and 2 damage to the Tricerian Legionary, which will bounce right off the armor. And I will draw 6. It's your turn.
Alright, I'll say Saurian. I'll fight Bat Drone. I'll reap twice. I'm done. Who would win? An entire Kodo deck or 3 Dino Boys?
I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Valen Analyst. I will play Doc Bookton. I will play Twin Bolt Emission. I'll shoot Praefectus Ludo and Shrix. And then Dr. Escatera will fight the Tricerian Legionary. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Alright, I'll play Untamed. Play Vine Apple Tree. Play Unsuspecting Prey. I'll do 2, 2, and 2. And then I will Cauldron Boil.
Oh, the Shred's boiled.
Which will kill this Ludo too. And then Trix will take the armor damage. Your turn.
Okay, I will say Shadows. I'll put my archives into my hand. I am going to play Seeker Needle. I'm going to play Subtle Maul.
Yeah, I should have been more greedy with Trix, perhaps.
I will discard Bait and Switch. I will Nerve Blast Shrix. Steal one. Then I will play Hidden Stash and archive a card. And I will say check with 6. I will draw 5.
Alright, I'll play Logos. I will Vapors. I'll 2. Have a card. Play Dr. Mealy, archive a card. Please don't do the thing. I'll play Data Forge. I'll play Interdimensional Graft. Your turn.
Yeah, I will Forge. I will say Logos. I'll put my archives into my hand. I will play Dysania.
Alright.
And that, though you specifically asked me not to. I will play Novu Archaeologist. I am going to reap with Doc Bookton. Okay, well, I'll play Dimension. And it is your turn, I'll draw 1.
Alright, I'll say say dang. I will
dang
play Caesarian. I'll play Pterodactyl. Stunned. I will Phalanx Strike. Do 3. I'll Exalt and do 3. Let's scoot him. I'll reap. And Exalt. And done.
Okay. I will say this. I'm gonna fear Shrix.
Okay. Okay.
I will Poltergeist the Vine Apple Tree.
Okay.
I will play Schuler and steal one. I will play Charette. And I don't want to play too hard in an interdimensional graph there. I would just fight the Dr. Billy. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 7, and I will draw 4.
Alright, I'll play I'll play a Molefin and an Engineer Walls and an Imprinted Murmook and a Wild Spirit on this guy. I don't think Walls is anything to get back. Oh, it's got Scootum.
Yeah, you can scoot him back.
Yeah, get Scootum back. I'm done.
I will forge.
It's done. Oh, the Electabuzz. Yeah, no, that's a stun token.
You got check because of the Murmook. I think I just say dis. I'm gonna play Life Ward. I will play Lash of Broken Dreams. I will play Soul Snatcher. And then I think I just reap 3 times.
Yeah, Soul Snatcher here is pretty good. Huh?
Because I'm so far ahead that
Yeah.
if you kill the Charette, really any of my guys,
Right.
then... Alright, it's your turn. I will draw 3.
Well, I guess I'll forge. No, I don't think there's any way I can win this game now, so I'll just play some cards. I'll play Wormhole Tech. I will Wild Wormhole. Wait, Automata. I will Thorium Plasmate Visania, where she is.
Okay.
And I'll Positron Bolt the Schuler and let you win the game.
They die.
Yeah.
I can actually... the Molefin would let me win even harder because I can play Urchin.
Oh God.
I can play like Magda, Urchin, Relentless Whispers, and just like wipe my whole board. So yeah. This
Jeez.
feels like not a great matchup.
I won the first match. I'm not cursed. It's fine.
I
was cursed last stream.
I think there's a lot of like good silver bullets in this.
Yeah,
game.
that's a bad matchup for Lady Lasermatic.
This is one of those where like SAS doesn't tell the full story, right? You take a look at the numbers, and you're like, these are pretty close. And
that deck's probably well positioned against a lot of
Worlds. I think
decks.
Worlds Collide in general.
Interestingly,
because of the bounce, the archive hate, yeah, the fact, and it's got like the good answers for the answers to stealing, right?
Yeah.
So there's like plenty of ways to get rid of Odoac or Gargantodon, and then just go about stealing. So,
all right, now quickly, we're moving on very fast in this in this fight night. So on to round 3, match 3, and we're gonna bring it back down. The code red, and I'm gonna look at the track number now, and I found that number. Here's it.
The following is a rematch from round 1 of the Mass Mutation Tournament of Champions. These two Archons control behemoths from their respective houses in a match that will surely not be for the faint of heart.
All right, cool.
Our first deck weighs in at 70 SAS and controls the Ultra Gravitron Mega Beast. Ultra Gravitron is just one of the many tools in this Archon's arsenal, which includes multiple heavy hitters across all 3 houses. How well can their opponent build and maintain a board against this deck? We're about to find out. Here comes Mentor, the future Reed Stun.
I do like that deck. Pretty fun.
Their opponent weighs in at 57 SAS and controls the Niflkong Mega Beast. While one might assume this deck is at a disadvantage, it holds a coveted victory over Mentor's head. Is Niflkong the kryptonite to Mentor's excessive board control, or will the Infernuses keep the Mega Beast at bay? Welcome, QY Equip Snake of the Snaky Cavern.
Yeah, UI Equip Snake has very sweet Archon art. It is looking boss. And then Mentor, obviously, the Turtle Man's looking pretty good. But I really like Equip Snakes. That is just cool as heck.
yeah, it's like a butterfly with like bull horns or something.
It's got some awesome crap going on.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, it's awesome.
All right.
Big claps. Thank you, Code Red.
So you are
I'm on Equip
QI.
Snake.
I think I speak to the Niflkongs.
I think so too. I didn't. I just kind of throw the names out there, so I don't really actually pre-plan most of the time who's playing what deck. Snake Cameron is located on the planet of Eternia. It is located on the dark hemisphere of Eternia and is home to the villainous skull-faced Skeletor.
All right. Bet up. Okay.
So there's 3 Infernos in this deck. I don't know why this deck's 57 sass, honestly.
Yeah, it's I think because the Niflkong package is criminally underrated by SAS.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Now, I will say the Niflkong stuff is like hit or miss.
It is very hit or miss, but when it's hitting,
I think if
it's
you
pretty
hit it,
good.
if you hit it early in the game, it cracks the game wide open because your opponent is just responding to it the whole time.
Yeah, someone on Facebook was like, "How are there any decks with 3 Infernuses in them?" Everyone's like,
Oh yeah,
there are."
I've got one with 4, and that deck is bad. That deck was in our worst of the worst tournament. So it was they got smashed right out of the Worlds Collide tournament that we did. So now, granted, it's got good matchups, right? But that deck is not good.
We found, I think, that Infernus is just on its own is good, not busted. To really break Infernus, you need the Casterias.
It's the
Stirring
recursion,
Graves, Exhumes, stuff like that.
It's the recursion.
Yeah.
So. Right. You need the recursion. Because if your opponent is playing a super fast deck,
You need the backup Infernus, yes.
yeah.
The Infernus generator.
Yeah, without the recursion, you can't. Your deck also has to be fast enough, right? Like that's why the Logos decks, Logos plus Infernus, feels awful to play against because your opponent is just like
They're getting to them.
when they play Infernus, they're playing like 3 at a time.
Yeah. What's up?
Also 7.
A 7. Okay. Well, I will keep.
Okay.
Play Francis.
Frankie.
Yep.
Alright, I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Library, Palosaurus, Cornison, Octavia, and Galea Tops. And I will draw 3.
Play Dis. Play Dark Minion. Play Bravel. I will Mark of Dis the Cornison. Play Break Key. I'm going to put Soul Keeper on Dark Minion. I'm going to do a damage to the Dark Minion. I'll resolve Soul Keepers, destroy, and then Dark Minions destroy. And your turn.
Okay, I will capture 2 with Cornison, Octavia, and then I'll move 1 from a friendly creature to my... Go ahead.
Okay. Play Untamed. Play a Niffle Queen and a Niffle Ape. Fandangle. And an Earthbind on that guy. Doing a damage to it. I'll discard this top half. I think. I'm going to discard it. It may be a mistake. But I'm going to discard it. We'll see how it works out.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
I am going to say Dis. I'm going to play Dominator Bubble. I am going to Gateway.
Lose stuff.
I'm going to play 2 Infernuses, and the fans don't want to see the Niflkong get purged, so I'm not going to purge the Niflkong. The play here is to purge the top half of Niflkong. but that would make for a very boring fight night. So I am instead going to purge Markadis, Soul Keeper. I will purge the Niffle Queen, limiting the damage that can happen. And I'll go ahead and get the Earthbind. So,
Jeez.
And it is your turn. I've got 3 chains. I'll drop a chain and draw. Go ahead.
I'll play this. I'll play into Infernuses.
Okay.
Actually, I'll play Mindfire first.
Okay.
And whatever that is getting purged. I'll play this like a fiend. Even Ivan.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's a good wrestling IQ. That's right.
All right, I am going to say this. Infernus is going to fight Lyco Fiend. Well, I don't have any amber for you to steal. I am going to place Narette. I think I just trade off an Infernus there. I could go for amber here, but not like. I don't want you to like just feel free to say dis, right? Like if you got 2 more discards in your hand, then you just kind of get to trade one of your Infernuses in. So, all right, I will draw 2, and so you go ahead, drop a chain.
All right, so I'll play It's Coming. Getting it back. I'll play Niffle Kong.
Oh,
Hitting the table. There's an ape right there. There's an ape right there. And another one. Another one.
so many niffles.
Yeah, unfortunately, he murdered the queen.
Yeah.
I did draw It's Coming the turn after I discarded the top half, so it may have been correct to hold the top half there because I had 2 draws to get into it and I was drawing 5 cards.
Yeah, I think it depends. So, this deck.
There's the risk of chaining yourself for a long time, though.
Yeah.
If you do that.
I think I like discarding 1 half.
Yeah.
Now, one of the decks, I think it's the Aya has Troop Call.
I'm doing damage.
Oh, damage there. Okay. The Aya has Troop Call, so you can discard the bottom half and get it back with Troop Call.
Yes.
You cannot get the top half back because the top half does not have the keyword. So.
And it's your turn. Stuff a better version of Gigantic Creatures, only 1 card, but it comes in stunned. It is a good card. I don't know if it's like a better version of a Gigantic Creature, but it plays that role somewhat. I would love to see a gigantic Marsh creature, though. Islan Niffleapes.
I am going to say Saurian. I'm going to play Technosaurus. I will shoot the Niffleape with the icon. I will discard Blast from the Past because I can't actually use it here to get anything back. Use the Library of Polosaurus to take this off of the Technosaurus. I will Beware the Eyes, the Niffleape. I couldn't quite get enough. If I had the other thing, I might have been able to finagle a way to get the Nifflecon killed, but unfortunately not. So I will draw 3, drop my last chain, and I will tell you.
Say Untamed. Play Lumalu. I will.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna fight Charette or Snorette. She was supposed to capture
Yeah,
one, but
she's dead now anyway.
she's dead now. I will Reap with Nifflecong. I'll destroy this Niffleape, do 3 damage to the Technosaurus, and steal 1. Destroy the library. This Niffleape will Reap. And I'll say check with 6.
Alright, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Lethal Logica. I will play Lethal Logica. get the bottom half of Ultra Gravitron. I am going to play Q-Mex. I'm going to pretend like I hit the other half of Ultra Gravitron to try to tilt Justin. I'm going to play Ultra Gravitron. And I will archive 5. We've given the fans what they want. And I am going to play even Ivan, and I bought Bookton, and it is your turn. I will draw 5.
Forge.
Now we're fight nighting.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. I'm gonna play the Sting. I'm gonna play a Secret Needle. I'll do damage to I'll do damage to Bot Bookton.
Okay.
I'll play a Dark Wave.
Okay,
Which
Q-Mex. These are mutants. Gravitron has taken 1. Or sorry, has 1 armor left.
I'll play a Mug, and I'll just do damage icon and then 2 damage to Bookton.
Okay.
I'll play old Bruno and capture 3. And that is it.
Okay, I will say Logos. I am going to Positron Bolt Old Bruno. And that's 3, 2, and 1. So
Oh,
just
yeah.
guns
Super
down.
dead.
I will play Master the Theory. Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything here because I've got quite a lot of... I don't have many creatures in play, but I've got a lot of creature in play. And Ultra Gravitron is going to Reap. I think I just obliterate Niflkong. I think the fans...
Out of
I
existence.
think the fans are totally fine with Gravitron shooting Niflkong to pieces. So I discard a card from my archives. I will discard Drekker. And do purge a creature and resolve each of its bonus icons. Okay, yeah. And then even Ivan will just Reap. I will say check with 7, and it is your turn. I will draw and draw.
Say Dis. I will play Infernus.
We hit the Pacific Rim here.
I get a Strix and Infernus.
Okay.
And this Infernus is going to fight even Ivan. And then I'm done.
Alright, so you'll get this. I will forge. I am going to say Dis. I am going to play a Dark Minion. I'm gonna play Brabble. I'm gonna play
Kyle just subscribed 25 months.
25.
Wowee. Tier 2, thank you so much.
Quite a bit. I'm gonna play Shadows of Dis. Your creatures are blank till next turn. I am going to Dominator Bobble the Ultra Gravitron. And he is going to obliterate. I'm gonna discard, I think, Q-Mex. And then I will double doom you.
Oh man.
I'll do the damage to Ultra Gravitron and get past the armor. I'll discard a creature with the blank text.
You did.
Super blank.
You in fact did.
Super blank. And it is your turn. I will draw. I'll shuffle and draw 5.
All right, I'm gonna say shadows. I'll use a sting. I'll play a Francis. I'll play a Nexus and do a damage. Icon. I'll play a Miasma Bomb. I'll Secret Needle that guy. And then I'm gonna play two Vandalizes.
Oh. There's no way that deck is 57
yeah.
cents.
Oh, you can draw your. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
That deck is not 57 cents.
I don't know, man. Oh, yeah. Vandalize. Guess I'll just get that, and then I guess look again. I'll get this.
Because like Vandalize and Furnace is a combo,
Yeah,
in my opinion. Like that's one of those things that gives you it's just way better, I think, than it like initially appears than just playing in Furnace, right?
Like if there was an under 60 SAS tournament,
that deck is
the
like
deck's
awesome.
pretty good, right? Because like just having 3 Infernus is I mean,
Incredible.
it pushes the value of your deck up, I think. Even though, as we talked about, it's not like ideal, but 3 Infernuses is 3 Infernuses at the end of the day.
All right, I am going to say Dis. I'm going to use the Dominator Bobble so that I can use Ultra Gravitron.
It's a lot of Gravitroning. Sting is also very good, yeah. If you get a Sting off again in like a low SAS matchup, that's a lot of Amber they have to deal with.
I'm going to discard the It's Coming so that I can purge the Nexus.
You get to resolve its damage.
And I'll do the damage to Frankie. I am going to play Drekker. I'm going to play Infernus. I'm going to preemptively Infernus my own cards here to make you lose 2. Brabble is going to Reap. Bonesaw is going to Reap. And I'm going to crash the Dark Minion into Francis before I give you a clean Secret Needle target. And it is your turn. I will say check with 6. I will draw 2.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. I'll forge first. Say Shadows. I'll use Miasma Bomb. I will play a Francis. I'll Mug Drekker. Do 3 damage to it. And then I'll Secret Needle it to get 1. I will discard this Dark Wave. Kills the Brabble. Your turn.
Alright, so I don't forge. I gotta find some way to stop that Amber there, huh? Okay, so I guess this is a Dis turn. Brabble will fight Francis the Economist. I am going to Reap with Bonesaw, Reap with Infernus, I'll Dominator Bobble, and Reap with Ultra Gravitron. I'll discard City Gates and purge Francis.
Goodbye.
And it's your turn. I'll say check with 9. Go ahead.
Say Untamed. I'll play Fandangle. Play It's Coming. It does not find anything. Play Rapid Evolution.
Oh, yeah.
Fandangle's gonna get big. And I'll say check with 7.
I will forge. I don't think I have a way to stop you, but we'll see. I'll say Logos. I'll play Lethal Logica.
I definitely don't think you have anything in Logos.
Get a bot booked in. I'm gonna play Humex. I don't have anything.
Alright.
That's it. Whew. Ultra Gravitron will blast the Fandango.
Yeah. It's got a high kill count. That's what matters.
The game ended up being pretty close.
Yeah.
So,
Even if you had stopped the Niflate, I don't know that it would have super mattered. I got like one good use out of it.
yeah, you got to blow up the library policy.
Library. That was a big deal, yeah. Yeah, Sting is a pretty good card. Probably a little underrated. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll do right into the champ match. We'll get to, the champ's
where my
strut around a little bit.
where my belter Lodas? Where are you guys? We got any belter Lodas in chat? Anybody keeping up with the Expanse? Been waiting to talk about this. Or have we all moved on to WandaVision? The Expanse finale I thought was pretty good. It's what I expect from the show. I liked the finale. I assume the one thing happened because of the allegations against that one actor. So that was like the only thing that like felt not in the right place in the episode, but if you know what happened outside of the show, then you know why it happened. No spoilers? Okay. I'll keep my statements vague. I believe I've tried to keep them as vague as possible in this situation. But yeah, it's what you expect. The spaceship fights in the Expanse are just so cool, right? They're just so, the way they're framed, the way they set up everything. It's just so great. I love that. I love that stuff. I eat it up. Give me some realistic space fights.
All right,
Okay.
it's time for the championship match. Don't you start another one.
Sorry.
We're gonna go to space now. Code Red's gonna bring us in. Here we go.
The following contest is a best 2 out of 3 falls match and is for the Tabletop Royale Heavyweight Championship of the World. Are you ready? Keyforge fans, are you ready? For the dozens in attendance and the hundreds watching on various VOD platforms across the internet, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to shuffle!
Clap. Please clap.
Party time. My friends are gonna be there too. I'm on the highway to hell. On the highway to hell. Highway to hell. I'm on the highway to hell.
Pretty good.
Introducing first, the Challenger. Weighing in at 75 sass, this Archon has defeated fan favorites Ayat and Temujin in prior fight nights, leading up to their title opportunity here tonight. Bringing with them a veritable army of creatures, both big and small, this Archon is considered by many fans as the toughest opponent the champion has faced in their title reign to date. They are here to forge keys and chew bubblegum.
I obviously wrote 87.
And they're
there. That's
all
not
out
right.
of bubblegum.
77.
Introducing
On A.
Hellballin,
Oh.
the director of the Oppressed.
So
Is it
pretend
8?
like that's something else.
Is it 8.7?
It's probably 8.7. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh god, these shedding everywhere.
It's the kiss of death from Mr. Light Tasker. Pretty deck, beware he will steal your gold. His heart is cold.
Their opponent broke the Keyforge meta when it won the PAX Archon Vault Tour in December 2019. it was considered too dangerous to even include in the gauntlet, and it succeeded where Contphage and Adler both failed by dethroning Mr. Jetfeet. Undefeated since winning the Tabletop Royale Championship on Fight Night number 3, it is considered by many to haunt the dreams of Richard Garfield ever since the deck was opened in the state just south of North Carolina. It is the reigning and defending Tabletop Royale Heavyweight Champion of the World, Light Tasker, Market Sheriff.
Boo. Boo. That was good. That was good, Kenny Omega homage.
Yep.
I appreciated it. Code Red, everyone please clap for Code Red. Thank you so much.
Yes, great
Wonderful
intros.
job.
Great intros. Eddie has picked now. Eddie is hyped.
Eddie is as hyped as
Eddie's hyped for the fight night.
Well, that's the
Eddie
wrong
is
camera.
Oda Treat.
That's the card camera.
That was the card cam.
Eddie
Looking
camera's
correct.
not working. Hold on.
The what? The Eddie cam?
Well, it's not working.
Oh.
Please hold.
I'm sure he's just smashed right into it at some point.
No, that is okay. All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
get
give
over
Eddie
there.
a treat real quick.
Get over there, Eddie. Get over there. Get over there. Yeah. Look at him.
My fingers.
He's gonna take those fingers.
Okay. Fingers right off.
So,
You ready?
Hell Mullen.
Yeah. Here it is.
Forum of Giants. I think it's pretty important. Because I do think Hell Mullen outsizes Light Tasker. I think that is...
Without a doubt.
I think that is the advantage here.
Yep.
Hell Mullen outsizes Light Tasker. And I think Light Tasker's board removal outside of Harbinger of Doom is not particularly good against Hell Mullen because so many of its creatures can live through it. If it uses like group think tank, right?
Did I ruin it? I thought I fixed it.
I don't know.
Did I ruin it?
Yeah,
I
it looks like you ruined it. Looks
I
ruined to
probably
me.
look pretty much ruined. Here. Let me just there we go. It's fine.
Hysteria can hurt. I think you have to be careful with the Saurians. You can't overload the Saurians. But like the Barrister Joyas are both enhanced with Amber Pips. The Gilea Tops is enhanced with a draw card. The Shrixes are fine to Hysteria because you basically break even on when you play Shrix anyway. So just replaying the Shrix lets you steal the amber that you gave them. So why are you licking my foot, dog? Why are you licking my elbow? You see the tail in the background? You see the tail wagging? He's amped up.
It's pretty jacked up.
He's too pumped. Take that. You're good. Grab it. Yeah. Grab that. Grab that. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. No, we're not playing. I'm directing you to go that way. Okay, and the bets. Okay, Justin will be playing Light Tasker for all 3 games. I think we've probably played an equivalent amount of Hell Mullen.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So
Hell Mullen is a deck. It is a meta buster, I think. And we'll find out if that's actually true. I think there's plenty of matchups that it just loses. But I think it has the potential to beat a lot of powerful decks just on
decks,
the back of...
And I think it can beat a lot of powerful decks that are good at killing creatures.
Yeah.
That's the thing about this deck, is that there is always another board to wipe.
If you wipe its board, it's going to come back in a turn.
Yeah, because like we said before, the Sanctum in this deck is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Sanctum creatures, right?
Yeah.
You draw a hand of 4 Sanctum cards, it's very likely to all be creatures. And they're not with the exception of Grey Rider, they're not small. Bulwark makes it so that they don't trade fairly on the table. You can set up Sanctum boards where you're reaping with a Techno Knight and then reaping with Grey Rider to have the Techno Knight fight something. Or Bulwarks are just assault 4 down creatures. So yeah, it's
you
just
get that super assault 6.
yeah. Victor,
Thank you so much. 13 months.
13.
Nice. Thank you. All right, rolling, and we'll get started here. That's 6,
8.
8.
Or
That's 6. Okay. First, I will. I'll keep.
Okay, I will keep.
I'll play a Library of the Danged.
Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Ardent Hero, and I will play Grey Rider, which is going to ready the Ardent Hero. He's got nothing to fight, so Ardent Hero is going to reap. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
I'll say Shadows. I will play a Ronnie and steal 1, and play Kymor Eclipse, and play a Javinda.
I do think Kymor is not bad in this matchup.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it's out of his hand now.
Like, that's not an ideal Kymor, but
Yeah.
like any Kymor I play is probably good.
Kymor, like, Grey Rider is another card that's fine against Hysteria,
Yeah.
right? So. Yeah, about 30 seconds left on the bet. From my voice, I don't know what your delay is. So.
All right.
Okay, I am going to say Dis. I'm going to play Mark of Dis on Javinda. I would love to get some value from this. This deck has 2, right? No, it's only got the
Only
1.
1, yeah.
I can't hold it, I don't
Draw.
think. Yeah, I do get the draw, but I'm just justifying. I don't think I can hold it in this situation.
That deck doesn't like it to like have this stuff in its hand anyway, right? It wants to take like very few disc turns in the game.
Implosion. I will Stirring Grave. I will play Snoret and Sinestra. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Alright, say this. I will play a Rock Grub, a Snag, and I'll use Library.
You did not have an Amber.
Did not have
Amber,
Amber,
nope. Okay, I am going to say this. I'm going to play Break Key. I am going to play Gleeful Mayhem, and I will shoot a Snag for 5. There's only 1 house in play right now. I'm going to play Drekker. This Sinestra is going to trade with the other Snag. And Snoret, is it worth dumping this Amber? I think I'll just go ahead and reap with Snoret here. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Alright, I'll say Logos. I'll play Wormhole Tech and draw Gogol for the card. I'm done.
Alright, I will say Dis. I'm going to play Cinder. I think I just reaped twice. There's an argument to have Drekker fight the Wormhole Tech. But I think I just reaped twice to go to 7. And I'll say check with 7. I'll tell you to go ahead and draw.
I'll say Shadows. I'll play 2 Ronnies.
Yeah. So the first one, the second one.
And your turn.
Alright, I will just go right back to Dis, I think. I'm going to have Drekker reap, and that'll steal 1 right back. Cinder will fight the Wormhole Tech. And then Snoret is going to reap back to 7. And I will say check with 7. It is your turn.
Say this. I'll play library.
And sorry, the Snorret captures.
I will play Infernus.
Actually drew a lot of the Amber Pips here, which kind of sucks for now, but I think ultimately the Infernuses are going to be dead after a certain point in this game.
I'm going to play Hysteria.
These are in the hand. These are right here.
I'm going to play Rot Grub, Infernus, Buzzle. Lethal and Stirring Grave. And I'll use a library.
Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Commandeer. I am going to play Golgotha. I'm going to shoot the Rock Grub and capture on the Golgotha. I'm going to play Bulwark. I'll capture on the Bulwark. I will play Techno Knight. I'll capture on the Techno Knight. And it is your turn. I will draw one.
I'll say Logos. I'll play Hologramophone. Play Igor. Card Whisper and Group Think Tank. Play Titan Guardian. Play Jargogol, the card. Play Igor. Discard Bad Penny and Jade.
That's good, Igor.
Yeah. I'm done.
Okay, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Barrister Joya. I am going to have Golgotha, I think, just swings for the fences here. Golgotha's going to fight Infernus. And we'll just punch a big hole in the line there. Techno Knight is going to reap. I will discard a card. I am going to discard Cinder and draw. And I am going to reap with Bulwark. I will say check with 6, and it is your turn.
Okay. I'll say Logos. I'm going to Thorium Plasmate Barrister Joya into the middle there. And Jargogol is going to fight Barrister Joya. Play the Snaglet. I will play a Vapors. Draw 2. Archive a card. We'll play a Cutthroat Research. I'll play an Eddy. Archive card. Hologramophone. Toward Eddy. Titan Guardian will fight Bulwark. Take 3. Is that?
That's yours. I was pushing it towards you, but for whatever reason I decided to push it off the table.
We'll reap with Igor. And your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Sanctum. Let's see. When I say Sanctum, I'll play Bulwark. I'm gonna have Techno Knight fight the Titan Guardian.
Okay.
So you'll draw 2. He'll take 3. I think he got through the deck too fast. By the way, everybody. And then Golgotha is going to swing at... actually, I can play like this. Golgotha is going to swing at Eddy. So he'll take out that and then take down Eddy. Okay, it's your turn.
Does it do 3 to... Oh, the Assault. Okay.
Yeah, the Assault from Bulwark. I'll say check with 6. I'll draw 1. Go ahead.
Okay.
Alternative Folk Knight. You got...
That's pretty funny. I'll say...
You got Deep Trance Knight. You've got...
I'll say Dis.
Industrial House Knight.
Play Harbinger, play Infernus, and purge some stuff. Play a Joya and Commandeer. Yep. I will use the libraries. I'll play Not Finished with You. Get those. I mean, actually, I think I do get this.
Yeah, he got through the deck too fast this game. Yeah, I didn't forge the key when I threatened the first 3 times, and I think that's so important. I was trying to catch him, like I kept threatening. I threatened like 2 or 3 turns in a row, and he stopped each of those keys. And I was like, force him to have the answer, force him to have the answer. And he just kept stopping the key.
Game ain't over yet,
So-
Nathan?
I think the game is over.
It might
Like,
be over.
I think the game is
Your
done.
turn.
So
Check with 6.
I'm not giving up. I'm just telling you. I've played against this deck to know this exact situation.
Yeah.
I have like 18 cards I haven't seen in this deck yet. I am going to say Sanctum. I am going to Reap with Techno Knight. I'm going to discard a card. I'm going to discard Drekker and draw. Golgotha is going to fight Snaglet. It assault kills it. And then Bulwark is going to Reap. And I will say check with 6. It's your turn. Go ahead.
So Forge.
I don't think this matchup is 100%.
No, I don't think so.
I seriously, like, when I drew all of the discards that had icons on them, I was like, that sucks. Because those are keys that Light Tasker can stop now with Infernus, as opposed to me just playing creatures and reaping with them. So, yeah. That's what I've been trying to do as long as I can. As long as I can threaten with what's on the table. Then the Infernuses are dead after a certain point. Once you don't have pips, either Justin's got to start purging his own stuff, which he can do. He went through the deck so fast that he doesn't have like a ton of options for it. But oh my god, Eddie. why did you find this thing that makes noise?
Only way I could stop you now is to pick up the shadows, and I don't know if it's time to pick up the shadows yet.
Yeah, and
So-
he showed me the 2 Ronnies. They're in the archives now, most likely. But I've seen the 2 Ronnies because he hysteria'd them, so he's got access to them somewhere.
All right, I'm gonna say Logos.
Yeah, it's one of the bark box things.
Play tank. I'll play Thorian or Wormhole Tech. Play Quant. I'll Thorian Plasmate. Golgotha where he stands. Explode him. And I'll Hologramophone toward the deck. Your turn.
Okay, so I will forge. I will say Saurian. I'm gonna play Galeatops and I'll draw. I am going to play Terror Dactyl. I will play Theros Centurion. Capture. I will play Siren Horn. I will discard Citizen Tricks. I will discard City State Interest. And it is your turn. I will draw 5.
I'll say Logos. I will play an Igor.
Electabuzz.
Card Guardian and Snecklifter. I will play Research. I'll Reap with Wormhole Tech. Top card, Hysteria's Archived.
Okay, well, that is good to know.
I'll Reap with Quant. I will Chimera Eclipse.
it's all these cards that I didn't think I was gonna have to see for quite some time. I'm having to see sooner than I wanted to.
And I'll reap with the group think tank, and hologramophone will ward the tech. Your turn. Check with 6.
Okay, I am going to say Saurian, the Galeatops is going to fight the Wormhole Tech. I'm going to play Dreadbone Decimus. I'll exalt to kill the Harbinger, which will wipe the table. I will play Shrix and Cornison Octavia. I'll exalt and steal. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
I'll say Dis. Play a Rot Grub and an Infernus and 2 Snags. Let's see. I'll get City State and Siren Horn. I'll archive these. Yeah, I think I got 2 Ember.
Yeah, oh, yeah, sorry, Rock Grub. I honestly, the Rock Grub, I forget about the Rock Grub Blues one because I just assume the Infernuses are taking care of them all. So, okay, I am going to say Sanctum here. I will play I'll play. I'll say Saurian. I'll play Forum of Giants. I will play. Did you not Forge last turn?
No, was I at 6 last turn?
Yeah.
Then I guess I was supposed to Forge.
I'll play Dreadbone Decimus. I will smoke the Infernus.
The one I got was from.
You didn't get any.
I didn't get any.
Yeah, you had 6. Yeah, you were supposed to Forge.
Okay.
Cornison Octavia is gonna fight Snag.
Oh, I was at 8. You stole 1. Okay.
Yeah. And then Citizen Trix is gonna fly into the other Snag. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Say Logos. I will play Igor. Third Buzzle. I'm gonna play Vapors. That was indeed supposed to have Forged.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
To archive a card. Play Eddie. No, play Igor. Card Snag and Cutthroat. Play Wormhole Tech. Play Eddie. Archive card. Ward Eddie. Good.
Okay, I am going to say Sanctum. I'll play Barrister Joya. I'll shoot the ward off Eddie. I will play Ardent Hero. I will play.
Oh, for him you get 1.
Yes, Forum gives me 1. I am gonna play Bulwark. I am going to play Grey Rider. I'm gonna play this in a different order. I'll play it. I'll play Ardent here, then Barrister, then Bulwark. I'll play Grey Rider here. And Dreadbone Decimus is going to fight the Igor. No, I'll fight the Wormhole Tech. Fight the Wormhole Tech. And then I'll Exalt to kill it. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Can't reap. I'll say dis. Use the libraries. I'll play Harbinger, play Buzzle. I will fight. I'll just fight the Bulwark and Rock Arbor Chill.
Yep.
Then I'll play Not Finished With You. Back. Your turn. Inform Gidgel. I got all 3 over here.
This is where I wish I had. This is where I wish I had marked this. I think I could force a key through here if I had marked this.
Quite maybe.
I'll say dis. I'll play Break Key. I'm gonna discard Snarette and Inspector, and then I'm gonna Grim Reminder for dis. Archive. Gain a chain. I'll draw 3 and drop the chain. It is your turn.
Okay. Forge. I'll say dis. There's. I will fight. Destroy everything.
It's possible my play there was to actually say Saurian and fight my guys.
Play your stuff off so I couldn't. Yeah. That's what I thought one of your plays might be. I'll destroy those 2. I I will use a library, or I'll use one library.
It's possible that's the right call. Okay. That way Justin couldn't just wipe the board on his own.
Look at this. Alright, your turn.
Okay, you get one from the forum. I'm gonna say Saurian. I will play Amphora Capture. I'll play Thero Centurion and Pterodactyl. Thero will capture one. And it's your turn. I will shuffle.
Alright, I'll say Logos.
Yeah. I try not to stay tilted, but it's just one of those. It's one of those things where I've played against this deck enough to know I've lost the game, right? I'll keep playing, but I'm telling you, spoiler: the rest of this game is already lost. He's only got one on him because there's one.
Oh yeah. All right, your turn.
Okay.
Game one.
I'll get one from the forum. I will say I will say Saurian. I will play Dreadbone Decimus. I will unstun Pterodactyl. Thero Centurion will fight Quant. Capture one. Your turn.
I'll say Dis. I'll Reap with Infernus. I will.
I mean, I was threatening pretty early in this game. The problem is I used Amber Pips to threaten.
Play Snag. Play. Not finished with you. Play Infernus.
I have anything.
I'll purge this stuff. So lose one. I'll use Snag to say if you call Dis.
Okay. All right.
Actually, do I care about this? You have Chirette. You have Brabble. Yeah, I'll say Dis.
Okay. I will say Saurian. I get one for the forum. I think it's also a different story if I get the forum earlier in the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there were multiple times he stopped me at 5 instead of 6. So, alright. I'll play Shrix. Steel. I will have the Pterodactyl fight Infernus. So it'll kill Snag, strip the ward off of Eddie. Dreadbone Decimus will fight that Infernus. Then Thero Centurion will fight Eddie. And it is your turn. Say check with 5.
Sneaky check with 5.
Yeah, sneaky check.
I'll say Dis. I will play Puzzle, Purge, Group Tank. I'm gonna fight the Shrix, the Snag.
So I can no longer stop you. Well, I guess go ahead and play out the rest of the turn, but okay. I don't think I can stop you now. So.
And then I'll Reap with Buzzle. Harbinger is gonna fly into something.
Yeah, that's it. That's good. I don't have any Saurian cards in my hand.
And play Rock Rob. Okay.
All right. I don't want to see the Dis early.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
Especially because it gave me Infernus ammo.
Yeah. I'd rather. I think if I'd been able to just say Saurian in the early parts of the game, I think I would have been in great shape.
Yeah.
Maybe I should mulligan. I had like a fairly large like I had like 4 cards in disc, and I was like, this is pretty good starter. Because I had market disc implosion, so I figured that I could market disc something implosion and lock and like make you skip a turn.
I guess the thing is you have to. That's a great play, but you got to play at the right time, right? Because if you play it early,
well, that's why I had to play all that stuff early. I can't chain myself with it because there's a clock ticking before Light Tasker gets to the point where it just you got through your deck 5 times that game, right? So there's just the clock ticking until Light Tasker gets to the point where it's got too big of an archives to deal with. So yeah.
All right, game 2.
I did a decent job of keeping the board clear for quite some time, right? Like you don't want Light Tasker to ever have a chance to use its creatures, because that's when you have 100% lost if Light Tasker is going to use his creatures for benefit, right? Like for any gain, Wormhole Tech, the Shadows creatures. The Shadows creatures in that deck are enough to beat some decks anyway. If your creatures are small enough, so
You're right, Stormstrong.
well, yeah, I'm trying not to be tilted. I wasn't tilted in the early part of that game, but it was one of those where when he got through the deck the first time, I have not forged a key. I'm not winning the game. There's just no way for me to win the game at that point. He's gone through the whole deck. He's seen every card.
Bets.
No, I'm tilted. I didn't say I wasn't tilted.
Bets.
But I wasn't tilted at the beginning of that game.
All right. A 9.
I 3. I'm gonna mulligan. I have a 4-card disc hand, but I don't want to see the discards early, so I'm throwing them back.
I'm mulliganing as well. What's up with your face?
Okay.
Ah!
He's making a break for it.
He's getting on the table.
It's climbing up.
Okay.
Oh, he's okay. No, I'm not playing ropes with you. He's torn into the creature.
Oh jeez.
He destroyed one of the cacti.
Oh jeez, Eddie.
There's pieces of gore everywhere.
Why are you so excited?
It's because whenever he tears into the cloth, whenever he kills a stuffed animal, he's re-energized.
It's too much power. You have too much power, Eddie. What are you doing? Eddie's gonna treat.
This doesn't help.
All right.
No, all it does is encourages bad behavior.
All right. I guess
This dog is forever ruined. Yeah.
Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Up. Up. All right. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I have to admit. Pretty good tricks. He's calm now. For exactly the amount of time it takes him to walk over here. Okay. You have a good time, Eddie?
Are you hyped?
You
Are you hyped up again? His ears perked so much.
Your ears doing?
What are you listening for?
Your ears are always going in different ways, every which ways. 6. Alright. Well, this is a hand. I'm first.
Yes.
I'll play this library.
Okay, I'll say Dis, I'll play Drekker, I'll play Sinestra, I will play Stirring Grave. And I will draw. Go.
I'll play a Dis. I'll play a library. I'll play Infernus and Purge. Stirring Grave. I'll use a library. Go ahead.
I am going to say Saurians. I'm going to play Forum of Giants, and I will play Cornison and Octavia. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Say Logos. I'll play Quant. I'll play Titan Guardian. I'll play Igor. Hard Mug and Bad Penny. I'll play Hologramophone. Here. In 1. Did you lose the Grave Amber?
No, I didn't. I'm going to say Saurians. I'm going to discard Amphora Captura. I'm going to play Dreadbone and kill Quant. And Cornison is going to... It is your turn.
I'll play this. Play.
It's got both libraries.
Harbinger and Rock Grub. I'll use libraries. Having both libraries is pretty.
It's so hard to overcome that because he doesn't have to say shadows. The thing is, if I can force him into shadows early, to force him to use shadows resources so that they're in the discard pile, so that when he does draw up, he's having to draw a mix of shadows, logos, and discards. Then he has to play fair at that point. But if he is just getting to bounce between logos and discs and never has to say shadows until he absolutely has to stop a key, then I have just lost the game.
Did you lose one from Rot Rub?
I did. I had 3.
Okay. Your turn.
All right, I will get one from Forum. I am going to say I am going to say Dis. I'm going to Reap with Drekker and Steel. I am going to have Sinestra fight the Harbinger. Okay. Kill everything. I will play Grim Reminder for Saurians. I'll shove these in over here. I get a chain. I will play Snarette and I will play Break Key. Snarette will capture 1. I'll drop a chain and draw 2.
Say Logos.
Oh man.
Play Vapors. Arc card. Play Tech. Play Plasmate. Play Gargogle. Card. Play Eddie. Archive. I'm switching those two. Boop, boop, boop. I'll ward Eddie. Your turn.
Okay, so I'll get one off of Forum. I am gonna say Dis. I'm gonna Mark of Dis Eddie, and I'll draw. I'm gonna dump the Amber off of Snarette. No, she'll keep her Amber. She'll fight Wormhole Tech, and then I'm gonna Implosion Snarette and Eddie. And I'll say check with 9 2.
Play Logos. I'll Cutthroat Research. I will Reap with Jargo and Hologrammophone. And I'm done.
Okay, so I'll forge.
I'll get one for the forum.
Yes. I will say Sanctum. I'm going to play Commandeer. I will play Ardent Hero. Capture. I will play Grey Rider. And capture. Ardent Hero, fight Jargogle. I will play Techno Knight. And I will capture. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Say this. I will use libraries. I'll play Infernus. I'll get the mark.
Yeah.
And Commandeer. Play Hysteria. I'll play Infernus. Get Snoret and I'll get Breaker. I'll play Snag. Play Not Finished with You. Get Eddie. Get Igor. Get Harbinger. I'll get Infernus. I'll get Rock Grub. And your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Sanctum. You get one for the forum. I am going to play Techno Knight. I'm going to play Grey Rider and fight Snag. I will play Barrister Joya. I will play Ardent Hero. And it is your turn. Draw one.
Forge. I'll say this. Play Harbinger. I'll play Rock Rod. Make you lose one. Infernus will fight Grey Rider. The library. Use another library. Your turn.
Okay, get one for the forum. I am going to say Sanctum. I'm gonna Reap with the Techno Knight. I will discard Shrix and draw one. I will play Bulwark. I'll play Champion Anaphil. I will Reap with Ardent Hero. I'll Reap with Barrister. And actually, I think it's correct. Before I play these, I Reap with Ardent Hero. I have Barrister Joya fight the Harbinger of Doom. And then I play Anaphil and Bulwark. I think that's much better. That way, I've got guaranteed form. Alright, and I will draw two. Go ahead.
Alright, I'll say this. I'll play Puzzle and Infernus. Purge in that. And purge in that. Use the library. I'm done.
Sorry, through the deck. Is that the third time?
First time.
Okay, first time. Okay, I'll get one from forum. I will put my archives into my hand and say Saurian for the turn. I will play a Galeatops and draw.
Yeah, the libraries are super key.
Yeah, they're so like And whoever submits the next challenger, please give me some artifact removal. Give me something to work with against the libraries, because I feel like I lose the game to those. Just look at his archives right now, right? He's played Tao Tao and Eddie once each. The rest of that is from libraries. He hasn't said Shadows one time this game. He has not said Shadows. So, yeah. I can't even get to the point where I can force him to say Shadows to pick up the archives. So... Alright, I am going to play Cornison Octavia. I'm going to put Siren Horn on Cornison Octavia. I am going to play Pterodactyl. I am going to play Dreadbone Decimus.
Yeah, every match tonight, every match at your Sunday night fight nights are chosen by chat. You can spend your Mushroom Man points that you accumulate by watching.
Dreadbone's going to take out the Infernus. And then I will City State. I will... And it is your turn. I will...
No, it's not. It is not on you for not knowing how Fight Night works. It's totally fine.
No, yeah.
That is on us for not educating.
We should probably just do a quick blurb at the beginning of every fight night.
For sure.
Going through the whole spiel. So, okay, go ahead.
I'll say logos. Play Igor.
Yeah, we should
Gargoyle and Snag.
We should go through the whole thing at the very beginning of Fight Night, basically saying fans chose these fights. What the title belt is. We had a tournament to determine who held the title belt, and then just kind of go from there. So
I know my Amber.
You can
research and mug.
By watching the channel, you accumulate channel points. You can use those.
Play Guardian.
So
play Eddie. Archive. Play Vapors. Archive. I'll play Thorium Plasmate. Can I kill anything on the board with this?
Nope. 4 damage doesn't kill anything.
Well,
it puts a hurt on something, but it doesn't kill anything.
I'll just hit the Octavia where he is.
Okay.
And then I'll ward Eddie. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Saurians.
You get the 1 for...
Yeah, 1 for 4. I am going to play Theros Centurion and gain 1. Sorry, capture 1, not gain. I am going to have Galea Tops fight Igor, assault down to Octavia is going to fight this Igor. Before the fight, that goes to it. Get it. Pterodactyl is going to unstun. Dreadbone Decimus is going to fight Buzzle. I will exalt to kill Quant. And it is your turn. Legally don't have to check here.
That's true.
I will draw 1.
I'll say Dis. Play Harbinger. I'll play Infernus and Rock Grub. Get Break Key and I'll get City State. Actually, I'll get Shrix instead of City State. Keep City State. Since you can get back Shrix with the Grim Reminder. Library, we'll archive a card. Play, not finished with you. So I'll draw these. And your turn. Shuffle draw 1.
Alright, get one for the forum.
BW Ediplume? Maybe.
But you don't want too many art. You don't want the artifacts.
Its artifacts are gonna get Sneck Lifted
because you don't want to get Sneck Lifted.
You don't want to give Light Tasker the auto vax, right? Even if you have ways to destroy it. I don't know.
I'm just gonna play against like the same 12 cards until the end of the game. Or he has to.
They don't expire. You accumulate them for every minute that you watch the stream.
They stay forever until you spend them. When you spend them, they go away. So
that'd be Electrocon Embitable. Oh.
I will say game's already over. I am gonna say Sanctum.
Did you get one for form?
I did. Okay. I am
Tantalin, Desania, 2 Eddies, Zenzi. Yeah, that is interesting. Grasping Vines too.
Some spicy stuff.
Might force Light Tasker to play fair. So I can deal with Desania. Or you can trick him by loading the archive up, make him hit you with the Desania, and then use too much to protect. Like holding your hand the whole game. Is there a reason not finished with using the battle line? No. I just forgot to.
This is supposed to be.
It's supposed to be shuffled in, yeah. For some reason, I placed it perfectly as if it was a creature.
Lose the flippin' game, I guess is my choice here. How do I want to lose? I'll lose with Sanctum, I guess. I'll play Potion of Invulnerability. I will play Bulwark here. I will play Barrister Joya, and I will shoot Eddie's Ward. I will reap twice. And I will say return for all three.
I don't suppose you have 4 pips in your discard pile. I could put 2 in there. None. I don't have to stop the key necessarily. Can't reap. I don't have to like. I don't have to give you this key. I could just not kill my Eddie, but at the same time, I kind of don't want you to have that board anymore. So I'll say this. I'll fight the Barrister. Load. I'll draw. play Red Furnace. Siren Horde. And Barrister Joya. I'll play Library. I'll use Library. And that's it. One for the thing.
I'll forge.
How much is the archive? A lot.
It's 20 cards.
16 cards.
Okay, I am going to say this. I will play Cinder and I'll play Cinder and Inspector. I'll play Break Key. I will Gleeful Mayhem. I'll kill just the Infernus. There's a
There's
same
like an
thing you
argument
get,
for that.
but the thing is, all the things I
things you
want,
want.
the Eddies over there, right? Like Eddie is the thing I want gone,
Mhm.
and then maybe I can cobble together a plan to win the game through all that shadows stuff. So I'll draw and then shuffle and draw too.
Self Forge. I'll say Logos. I will play Igor. Play Igor. Play Research. Play Quant. Play Vapors.
The deck's too efficient at this point. You just can't. Like I said, he's gonna play the same 12 cards until the end of the game, and I have to play with whatever I draw. I could like pick the cards I draw for the rest of the game, and I think I lose. Right? From this point.
Ward. Thorium Plasmate, do 2 to Cinder. And I'm done.
Alright, I'll forum. I will say Saurian. I'll play Shrix. I will play Dreadbone Decimus. I will play Pterodactyl. I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3.
Say this. Play. I'm not finished with you. I'll
Better
play
fight than the Chiefs.
Infernus. I'm gonna purge Plasmate and not finish with you.
I'm not. We obviously aren't watching the Super Bowl, so
Yeah. I'll Hysteria. Play Snag. Play Infernus. I won't purge anything. And I won't use the libraries. So, your turn. I'll get 1 for the forum.
I have lost. I can take this next turn because I could play Dreadbone Decimus, Pterodactyl, and then City State Interest, but then I get locked into Saurian because of Snag. Or I can play just the Dreadbone Decimus, but I think I lose the game super hard. I don't have an out. I can't play these. I can't play these. I can take a Saurian turn, and the stuff that I do to stop you from forging makes it so that you forge on the following turn. So yeah. Not. I mean, I don't think this game was close. It may be 2 keys to 2 keys. I don't think the game was close. If Justin Justin did not say shadows 1 time in that game.
No, I did not.
So that game is not close, right? Like he could have stopped any of my keys at any point. It's just he gave me those keys because he was closer to achieving the game state that he needed to win the game. So Hellmallen goes down in flames. Is sent to hell.
Light Tasker is the Tom Brady of TTR.
Yeah.
there's got to be a deck, and we know Confage can, right? We know that. We know.
Yeah.
That. So there's always that matchup to throw out. But isn't it more interesting if an unknown, such as some deck named Ebby Leprechaun?
I mean, Hellballin played some undercard matches and showed like it had a chance, right?
I think that was a matchup worth throwing out. Absolutely.
Yeah, Andres can too.
Andres can too. Yeah.
Not Confage.
Kvibius
can too.
So there are decks in our collection that can beat Lighttasker. Do they deserve a shot at the Tabletop Royale title, though? That's the question.
Yeah.
Do they deserve it?
Yeah, I mean, the big thing, Kvibius just says your creatures are blank for a turn.
Yeah.
Right.
That's brutal.
So
I think that was one of the keys to that matchup. I'm pretty sure.
Because if you can force the deck into a situation where it needs to use Ronnie's or Infernus's to stop a key, and you're just like, your creatures are blank, it forces through a key. Plus Grunt Buggy's real bad, so Lighttasker, it's a hell of a deck.
It is something. If you want to see more Lighttasker, I am digitally loaning it to Sad Crybear to play on the KFPL league, so keep an eye out for those games. Hopefully Sad Crybear does it justice. I trust in his abilities, though. He's a very skilled player. I'm excited to see those games.
The D colon is pretty funny. Because when Sky Jetta made the Archon Matrix bot, he
slaps a D colon in there.
Yeah, it always slaps a D colon in there.
It's pretty good.
So
that was a stream. That's Fight Night 5.
Fight Night 5.
Lighttasker got another win, another dub on its belt. It's now tied with Mr. Jackfeet for number of wins.
Yep.
For the title shot. So that's something right there. It's only got one more to try to eclipse Jackfeet's reign.
Yeah.
The reign of terror of Lighttasker. Keep in mind, you may spend your Mushroom Man channel points on matchups redemptions. For undercard matchups are cheaper than a title shot, but title shot is called out. There is not a title shot set for next week yet, so that is in play now.
You still have undercard stuff to go? There
are undercards for next week, but if you redeem undercards, I will add them to the queue. Undercards, you have the unique ability to put stipulations on them if you like.
Yeah.
You can get creative with it. We will say yes or no, depending on if it's doable. We have a chess clock for like a Speed Forge type thing, or just normal chess clock games. We have best of one adaptive we've done.
Yep.
We can do goofy stuff like there's always a speed sigil in play.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
The stipulation match of there's some sort of permanent effect in play.
So we can get goofy with those. And we would like to. We just haven't had that opportunity yet.
Yeah,
so we sort of came up with it after I had a bunch of things.
Yeah, we had a bunch of them bookmarked, a bunch of them scheduled, and then we had the idea for, like what's the equivalent of a ladder match, what's the equivalent of like a cage match in Keyforge and stuff like that. So there you go.
So
appreciate everybody stopping by tonight. Glad that we were competitive with the Super Bowl.
I feel like we stole viewers from the Super Bowl.
Yeah, probably.
We're coming for you.
If anybody would like to advertise during a fight,
only $1 million. That's way cheaper than.
We will give you competitive rates to what you may see at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I promise it's a good deal. Thanks for watching. We're gonna play Marvel Champions tomorrow.
Yes. I
did not get Quicksilver, unfortunately, but we're gonna play with more heroes that Nathan and I had not played with before. I think I'm gonna play with Ant-Man because I haven't played Ant-Man yet. I think Nathan's gonna do Spider-Woman.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
I
haven't played Spider-Woman yet.
So. A small loan of $1 million. Thank you, Code Red, for doing the announcement this week. It was great.
It was great. It's great.
Good.
It's fun seeing everybody's different takes on it. So I believe through digital stalking that Code Red is an AEW fan.
Through vast amounts of digital stalking.
Digital stalking of whenever there's like an AEW tweet that comes floating by, it's always like this. But anyway, so it's fun to see his wrestling take on it. So
all right,
thank you, Code Red.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, we're done here.
And the mentions of Dynamite,
I don't really partake. I abstain from wrestling.
Nathan's just in voice chat while we're reacting to Dynamite, so we're like, oh, dang! Look at that hit.
If you were to put,
here's that.
If you were to put the wrestlers, in just like a lineup, and you were to give me the names of the wrestlers, I could not match the name to what the wrestler looked like. I couldn't do that. Because I've never.
You could match the wrestler to how we react to the wrestler.
That's true. Yeah, I could do that. If I were to
could
close
probably-
my eyes
you could
and I were to
probably-
point at one, and I were to hear what you or my brother would say, I'd be able to put the names on them that way.
I think you could probably pick out Darby Allin in the lineup too, but just based on how we talk about that.
I have seen Darby Allin's picture because I was like, what does this guy look like? Because Justin and Chandler agree that Darby Allin is really cool.
He's a very cool guy.
He's very cool.
He does cool stuff like get in a body bag and then slide down a half pipe. It's very cool.
It's cool.
He puts thumbtacks in body bags sometimes and
Yeah,
gets in the body bag.
It's pretty cool.
You've never seen something so cool. He sometimes jumps into a foam ball pit.
That sounds pretty cool.
With a bicycle. It gets taped to a chair and thrown off a balcony. Then it's not even that high. But
all cool stuff.
He is bros with Sting, so that's trying to appeal to the old guy crowd like me.
Yeah, the wrestling boomers.
Yeah, wrestling boomers love Sting. It's just a fact.
So,
all right,
we're done.
Yep. Join us tomorrow for Marvel Champions. Join us Wednesday for more
Sealed. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
There you go.
Everyone.
Goodbye.
Have a good night. Goodbye. Hold
on. And
goodbye.
And goodbye.